right. So, hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's team meeting. And I wanted to get on because we have so much news to share from the amazing time that we had with our leadership conference in Atlanta, right here in my backyard, here where my kids live. And honestly, um, they, we were like 25, 30 minutes away from them. And so it was very convenient to run down there and be with them um, when they needed us. We could have run home if we needed to, right? And so, wow, wow, wow. First of all, I want to tell you that the most amazing part of the time was being with the other business leaders and sharing and learning and so forth like that. That's always a very good thing. But let me just share that um, I was probably most impressed with Lorianne, who is your new CEO. You're going to absolutely love her. She is um, she is such a strong, sweet, caring, positive woman. And what a treat to have her as our CEO. She's very intelligent. I mean, she doesn't say I'm intelligent. It's just you're around her for a little bit and you're like, wow, that's right. That's a good point, And so there's so many things like that that happened during the couple days. Um, and she's very personable. In all honesty, I really enjoyed her very, very much. I loved getting to know her and her right hand lady, which is her COO, Chief Operation Officer, and very down to earth, very caring. And she wants you to know um, that she's really adamant about getting things straightened up and organized for us to grow this business. And just a little couple things that happened that I thought were really cute. Um, is she's saying, okay, so you run a campaign, which campaigns are great and sales are great, but you have a brand new product, you bring it out and you run it for 2 weeks, and then you put it away in the warehouse in boxes and you take it, you quit selling it. She's like, nobody does that. No, nobody does that. All right. And she's like, why would you put it away and quit selling it? So, for instance, the popcorn popper, she's like, no, we're not going to quit selling the popcorn popper until there's no popcorn poppers. I'm not going to put it in a storage unit in Hemingway and store it. We're going to sell it. And so the popcorn popper, we have lots and it's here to stay. All right. And so I know, right? That's so exciting. All right. And so, but you're going to see that happen again and again and again, including if you notice today, all kinds of things went up on the website because there's no reason to put them in storage and say nobody can have them now. We're going to get rid of the vault, in other words, and start really selling what we have available to sell. Now, it's not clearance stuff. It's not on the website because we're trying to get rid of it. It's on the website because we have it. It's product that you could be making money on. So why are we not using it and putting it online? Now, it won't be available on a flyer and it won't be available in the catalog because that's a whole nother set of issues, and the printing and the graphic design and all of that stuff. That's a whole nother issue. So if we would have to do it like that for everything, we just couldn't do it. And then we'd have to pay for storage more. And it'd start the domino effect. So what we want to do is you will see more and more stuff added to your website underneath the tab that you saw come up on today as online specials. And that is truly a new way for us to move this product. Not that it's all discounted, but it is available. So how many times have you had somebody say, well, I really want to get that? And you're like, well, it's not in their line right now. Well, you won't have to say that all the time. You'll have to say, let me check. It can be added to a party. That the consumer can find it when she's shopping on your website. And we have one more new little tidbit that's going to be really cool when they're able to get it on the website is she said that there are definitely products that we're going to run out of. She doesn't like it. Nobody likes it. But the forecasting is so unbelievably hard for a company like Tupperware with the influence of the sales, and that all of us are influencers. And so the influence of sales up and down, it needs to be um, just okay. You need to understand it's okay. Like how many times you've been shopping, I don't know, even at Sephora and they're out of stock of what I wanted. Or if you've been shopping at, I honestly, I was trying to get something at Dillard's and it was out of stock. And I was trying to, I even went over to uh, Sephora to get it. It was out of stock. So I was looking all around for it. I couldn't even get it in the stores local or order it. And it was just a very popular product. So that's going to happen. But what she wants to have happen very soon and very quickly is it'll say out of stock on the website when it's out of stock. But even you and all of your customers can click on it and say that they would like to be informed when it's back in stock. So what a nice perk, right? Yes, I know it's awesome that your customers will be able to do that and still buy it from your website because they clicked from your website that they were interested on whether or not it was available or to be told when it was available. So that being said, plus more, I'm telling you, my head is ready to explode all the excitement. But most importantly was her personality, her genuine care for the party and for the business and for us. I can see why she's been so successful in business. She worked for Coca-Cola here in Atlanta for a long time, like 20 years. And she is the one that brought the polar bear back to Coca-Cola, which was an old campaign that they had 20 years before that she brought back, and some from 19 like 42 or something like that, 46 or something. It was crazy when she said it. And so that was something she brought back and used in their marketing, and it was a huge hit. And then with Spanx, because she really is the one that is credited for taking Spanx to the next level and really having Spanx become more than a night out or a special event, but everyday panties, and she created the power panty. And so that was her marketing genius idea. So she's really excited to make this business Tupperware. Um, and she said, before when she first came over to Tupperware, she was excited about having, another success story. But after meeting all of us, she said it's just taken a whole new face lift on her emotional attachment to making this work. That's meeting us and seeing us and realizing what wonderful people that Tupperware has in it. And she says, I knew that from so many other locations I've already been to in the world, but it's just so real again every time I see it. So my mission is to make this work. The party is the most important, and we won't lose our omni channels, but we're going to do them differently, and you'll see that evolve. And so, which is a really cool thing, because we want to make sure that we're help growing the business, but not taking away from the sales force and the party. And so, good news all around. She just is very special. And okay, so you all know how much animal lover I am, and I was supposed to sit on our table on Tuesday evening. I have a special invitation to sit at her table as a guest. And unfortunately, during the day, she got on stage and she said, I know I'm not myself right now. I'm really sorry. But my 13-year-old dog died that day. And he died during the night in the kennel. And so she was very upset. And so she cried when she talked about it. And she won everybody's heart in that room that loves animals, because if you've ever had an animal die that you love, you know what it's like, and it's tearjerker. So she decided to go home early. So unfortunately, I didn't get to sit with her, but it was still an honor to be invited. And Champion, I'm so proud of you because you rocked. I mean, you owned the stage. Can I just share that with you? We were number one in total leadership development. That is for the year of 2023. That is humongous. Number one in volume, in growth, in total leadership development in 2023. We were number three in the entire country in total volume sales. We were number three in the entire country in total promoting. And we were number four in total recruiting, which I didn't like that four. I'll be honest with you. I was wanting the three again, but it was very, very exciting to be represent and to be there for, honestly, for you. We were so proud of you and so proud of our growth and so proud of where we're going to go. So, that being said, I will tell you, we have this really cool new product that they released to us. It is the new water jug. It is so pretty. I put water in it so you could see it. And you could, I was afraid I'd have to put food coloring in it, but I think you can see it just fine, can't you? Um, isn't this cool? So during the day, you start at 8 o'clock in the morning with it filled to the top, filled to the brim. It holds 60 ounces. And as you drink it during the day, it's, you know how we love to have a challenge. We love goals, right? Here's your goal with your little thermometer guide on it. And so we have our water that we can drink all day and make sure that we get all our water. All right. So, guys, bottom line, I just wanted to tell you, just top on here real quick and just let you know that I am really excited. I'm so happy to be working with Lorianne and Samantha. And you should follow Lorianne. She doesn't post a lot on Facebook, but she does post a little bit. And some of her stuff's kind of old, but it's kind of does show you her personality. And I didn't see Samantha on Facebook, but if I find her, I'll let you know. Because we got to keep up with them, right? But in all fairness, it just feels so good to have somebody of that tender, strong power in leadership. All right. And so, you know, my mom always told me when soft power, she always referred to it as. And I love soft power. And when you're kind, you can be strong. And that's what she reminded me of. She was just very in our talks when she was up on stage with Peter, and when she addressed the business leaders. You're just gonna you I can't wait for you to meet her, because you're going to be very impressed. And also, for everybody here, I want to share with you that Tupperware is going to discontinue the $25 kit as of tomorrow at noon, and they are going to bring back the $15 virtual opportunity. And so, just so you know, that's happening tomorrow. And there is going to be a really cool program called Trailblazer that new recruits can opt into to help them grow this business. And these are for serious people, not for people that are coming in for a discount or anything like that, but for those ones that are serious. Tupperware is going to offer them a Trailblazer campaign that they can be part of for getting communication directly from Tupperware regularly on growing their business and picking a path that they'd like to go in the business. Should they pick a particular path, they'll get demo and ideas on that path. So it's just a new program that's coming out that Tupperware is starting. I will tell you, one thing about Lori is she's making things happen very fast, and she is making a lot of movement quickly in the business. And so this is something that a campaign that she's come up with, and it's all about our leadership.